Kelly with Kelly's Cooking on the Cheap. And I know I posted last weekend my grocery haul, the first of the 2 weeks. So I wanted to come back and kind of follow up with some of the last few things I did get. I did probably go over my budget a little because, like I said before, everybody is home now. No more trips. Back to football. So a couple days ago we had we didn't have to, but we got Gatorade for my boys so he can stay hydrated. And just odds and ends here and there. I still need to get more creamer and probably some small package of yogurt for my husband until next payday. But this is the majority of what's left. Not shown here is a gallon of milk. I just kept it in the fridge. But let me get to my markdowns. The main reason I went to the store today is I've got meatloaf in the oven, so my boy could have his meatloaf. He's tired of mashed potatoes, so I got a salad, a Markdown bacon Caesar chopped kit. So here's my salad for $2.07. Just to go with dinner. Like I said, he'll get a can of fruit, making stuffing for myself and my hub, Robert. I also, if you notice my hunk of meat here, you saw this in my video last week. I just pulled it out of the freezer. I'm going to do Italian beef tomorrow. So that's why I picked up some Markdown sourdough rolls to have with it. The more complex buns, seem to hold better than like your hamburger buns. They get soggy real quick. And then I also picked up some fingerling potatoes. I figure I'll cook these in with the Italian beef. They have youth tomorrow night, so they'll have food. So my boy maybe one last night of complaint on having Italian beef, and that would get us enough rolls for both nights. This one was pretty much my one and only, and milk was my two that weren't marked down. I also got 2 bags of chips, 70 cents each. I figure supplement our lunches with some chips. One's a buttered corn, interesting, and a cheeseburger. If I remember, I'll let you know how these are. Also, I picked up some bison, ground bison. They're 90% lean, marked down to $4.50. And I was just telling Robert that what the regular price is. Normally, sells for $11.99 per package, and they were on sale for $11.49. But I got these for $4.50, so I picked up 3. I wish I could afford it to get more, just throw in the freezer. One thing I was going to get but didn't, they had some packages of pork chops that looked real good, marked down to $2.25. I know we just did pork chops recently, and with my boy having braces, it's hard for him to eat pork chops with them. So it's like, I'm not going to cook it and then have to make him something else. So it's like, I'm going to bypass for now, even though that was a really good deal. And there was like 4 to 5 chops per package. So, another deal they had was on the Purdue. They had them buy one, get one free. So I went ahead, tenders. I might make a chicken dish. It's been 2 weeks out. When he goes to church camp, all they have usually fixed is chicken. So he's had by the point I fixed chicken, a week and a half of it, almost 2 weeks, no chicken. So I figure he can handle it. So these were, so I got basically 2 1/3 pounds for $8.18. That's pretty good. And normally these were $6.99 a pound. I'll have to figure that out and let you know how much that, getting these, how much they equated to. And then also, Simple Truth chicken breasts. Got these, this Markdown for $5.10, and this is a pound and 1.42. So I figure I'll throw this in the freezer, have it down the road. Maybe I'm thinking on the way home making chicken noodle soup, maybe. So I thought I did pretty good. I was happy to find meat Markdown to get my freezer stocked back up, and I'm really gonna need to start cracking down on what I get now and the prices with going into the rest of the year. So if you find any good deals, let me know and what you find. Otherwise, have a good evening, and we'll see. Out of town yesterday, so hubby and I had time a few minutes before we went to the antique store, and I found me a good deal. This looks to me modern, but it's a corral, and I couldn't resist. It seemed to be maybe a little nick here and there for $10. So let me know if you're a big antique person or like to go in, and what is your best deal. Have a good one.